For those of you who watched my last video, this will just be an update to the Zillakami situation and allegations, so if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and go back and check that one out first so that you can be caught up on the situation. But before you do that, there is a few things that I need to address. First of all, I'm no professional reporter and I'm not a forensic scientist. I'm simply just going over these allegations and things that we've been reading online. So if you want to see somebody that's doing that, I don't know if there's somebody else that is maybe, like I said, more professional than me. I'm simply just covering the topic, so keep that in mind. The only thing that I need to make a correction for in my last video is that City Morgue dropped an album in 2023, My Bloody America. So yes, I did make a mistake there when making the video, and while I will apologize for that, I do think that it's pretty irrelevant to the topic at hand, and everything else I said that video still stands. I want to make it clear that I am just a fan of the guy's music, but not nearly as big of a fan as many people who commented on the last video. I only started listening to City Morgue and Zillakami a few years ago, and while I do enjoy their music, I'm in no way some kind of meat writer who will defend the guy for shit that he obviously did. So I simply said in that last video that I will be waiting for further evidence before calling it a case closed EDP or Dr. Disrespect situation, but today we're going to be reading the follow-up messages and whatnot and see what else has come out. With that quick disclaimer out of the way, we can now check into the updated information. Once again, I am in no way defending Zillakami for his actions, nor am I shaming any potential victims. We are just looking at these messages and videos, and I'll be giving my take, then leave the comments open for discussion. So a few strings of messages were actually brought to my attention from somebody in my Discord, so thank you for that. I honestly wasn't keeping up with the situation. Another quick note I want to make is that Brandon Buckingham is not a sex tourist. They were there to make funny videos, and yes, he was hiring some Thai prostitutes. That was part of the video. I guess that was supposed to be funny. That's up to you guys and your interpretation if you decide that, but I don't believe he was a quote-unquote sex tourist. Also, Zillakami was at one point friends with 6ix9ine and called him out for being a legitimate pedo, so I did want to point those two things out. This is directly from the Zillakami Reddit, so please don't tell me that I'm missing some information, and if I am, just give actual links to it. Don't just say that I'm missing information or not showing the whole story. I'm going off the Reddit, and this is what has been posted on there. This is, as of today, the most recent information that's out. So as of July 11th, 2024, a user showed screenshots of Zilla following them in 2020 and DMing them, and we'll go ahead and read those now. DMs from 2020 throwaway account, 2020 DMs from my old deleted IG account that I used when I purse modeled at 17. Posted these due to the recent allegations. Fourth screenshot, cropped out FaceTime with my current boyfriend when I was showing him my DMs. Found these screenshots I sent to a friend in iMessages. He asked me where I stayed at and when I'd be back in New York. I told him I was taken and he said he didn't care. He later followed my friend and started messaging her, and she was 16. I used to be a big fan of him growing up. After these DMs, I couldn't listen to him anymore. Now I'm 21, I can't imagine messaging a minor. Now let's go ahead and see what he said. As you can see here, it looks like he did in fact start following this person and liked their comment. He then said, I ain't know a hot model followed me. I would have followed before. Followed up by, dude, huge fan of you, for real, for real. Music be getting me through. He then said, how old are you? She said, I'm 17, bro. I'm turning 18 next month. Then he says 1 month, which is definitely very sus, of course. These messages were from 2020, so that would have made Zillakami 21 years old at the time, and as she shows her ID here, that would have made her 17, almost 18 at the time. So of course the age gap is not huge there, but it is true that he was speaking to a minor regardless. I know many people will say maybe these messages are photoshopped, maybe they're fake. I can't say for certain. I'm simply covering the situation and showing the messages. I can't say if they're real or not. After that, another person came forward saying that these were inappropriate messages between them and at the time 21-year-old Zilla once again, with a screenshot and screen recording proof, also claiming that they used to FaceTime and that Zilla was asking her to come to the nearest show to her for them to meet up. It's hard to tell exactly when they started talking, of course, if these messages are real, but it looks like November 2019, which once again would have made Zilla 21 at the time, and this person says that she was 17. As you can see here, we have some messages like, yes, I get that. I'll be doing it for myself right now to experiment with. He says, love you, babe. Hope it's therapy. Love you too. Then come give me a kiss, son of a bitch, before I do you like I did Bear. Bear is his dog, for those of you who don't know. Mama, I'm happy you're gonna try it. Take it serious though. It's a whole other world. Nah, I'd beat you up any day. I'm going to. Fuck you. Love you. I'm gonna fuck you harder and harder. This is hard to read. It's very cringy. Bruh, I'm in class. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I won't get you wet in class, or will I? Okay, stop. Okay, I will. Love you, BB. As you can see, I'm not even gonna going to read this. It's kind of cringe. They're going back and forth and they're showing that this does seem to be pretty legit. I'm not sure how this could be faked. Once again, you guys let me know. I don't know if this is fake or not, but it seems pretty legitimate to me. Once again, I'm just going to play the video and you guys can pause if you want to read this. It's kind of hard to read. It's very cringy, but as you can see, once again, he's 21 at the time. He's messaging her knowingly that she's 17, it seems. She's not 18, so she's not of legal age, and he is in fact messaging her with explicit messages and details saying, mine, 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 I claim that. This one that says me when you're on your period, that one's pretty fucking wild. And he's talking to her about being in school. She's saying, pass my test. He's saying, have fun taking tests. I'll give you a kiss. She says, I have passed 2 out of 5 tests. When I finish, I graduate, never have to go back. I will still take a kiss though. He says, I'll give you one when you graduate. Here he says, you got me. Wow, guess I'll jerk off. Okay, your face getting fucked. As you can see, just like Dr. Disrespect, unfortunately, he's messaging a minor in some sometimes inappropriate ways, as you could say. If this is real, he is saying some pretty fucking weird shit to somebody that is not 18. Another user then came out who said that she was at the time of legal age. He says, oh, LOL, Grafton Hotel on Sunset. She says, okay, on my way, on my way. Okay, I'm here. Super, bro, you're fast. 2:30. I live kind of close though. I'm in 2:30. Then they send some photos back and forth. That's all it is really. She's just showing that she did in fact message him. But she says this on a Reddit post. I tried commenting on the girl who posted the screen recordings of her messages with him, but I guess since I never use Reddit, it won't let me. I debated posting these, but seeing how he was talking to the girl in the screen recording when I was with him days after, I feel like I should. I met him in a hotel in 2019. I was not a minor, but I don't remember him asking my age. He tried to have sex with me. He tried putting his hands down my pants and I had to stop him and tell him no multiple times before he finally stopped trying. At the time, I guess I just overlooked it because he was one of my favorite artists and his music really helped me with my depression. Now seeing everything come to light, I feel disgusted that he basically was using me while also doing the same to another girl while also telling her he loved her, which is so terrible. Really sucks because now I can't listen to his music again when it was something I used to turn to for comfort. I just want to say I send all the victims healing and love. I'm sorry this happened to you. That is, as far as I know, the most up-to-date current information. Once again, if you guys have any additional messages or information or more proof, go ahead and leave comments with actual links or directions for people to find them. Don't just say that I'm missing information. You sound like a fucking idiot. Okay, thank you for that. Anyway, of course, if he really was messaging minors knowingly at the time, he's 21 years old. He's messaging somebody that's 17. Yeah, that's fucking weird. It's inappropriate. Dr. Disrespect situation. EDP shit. Obviously, he's not like 30 messaging a 14-year-old as far as we know, but of course this is an illegal activity to be messaging a minor. He's saying really cringy shit. Once again, not defending the guy. These do seem to be some pretty legitimate things, and it's really just an unfortunate situation, something that happens. We see this time and time again with famous people, whether they are YouTubers, whether they're politicians or a famous actor, musician, actress, whatever. People who are of higher status, people who have money, are able to get away a lot of the times with abusing younger people, taking advantage of people that respect them. Like she said, all of these girls obviously like him, they're fans of him, and he was seemingly, once again, I'm not saying that this is true or not, but it seems pretty undeniable. These messages are real. It seems like he was abusing the fact that these girls were fans of him to take advantage of them, do things sexually with them, message them, whatever. And that, yeah, that's pretty fucking disgusting. And I'm sure any of you who have a daughter, sister, girlfriend, you would agree that this is really terrible. It's a shitty thing to be doing, for people to be taking advantage of somebody, especially very young, very impressionable, saying that you love them and trying to do things sexually with somebody that their brain is not even fully developed yet. So once again, this is just me covering the situation, giving my thoughts on it. What do you guys think of everything that's unfolded so far? Do you think the messages are fake? I think it's kind of hard to deny at this point. I think it's pretty concrete evidence as far as I can see that these messages are probably in fact real, and whether you think that it was weird or not that bad that she was 17 and he was 21, it is still illegal. It is still inappropriate to be talking to a minor, and yeah, disgusting. I can't condone that. So if you're a fan, I'd like to hear what you think of this. Leave some comments down below. I'm not sure if I'll make a follow-up unless there's something really worth talking about. This will probably be my last video on the topic. Just wanted to make an update, clarify some things from my last video, and fix that mistake I made on the album. So if you did get to this point, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.